Mexico City now. I feel like the most logical part or place to start would be with the food. La comida, como dicen en español. La comida es muy rica. Es muy buena, es muy sabroso. Y hay mucha comida aquí en México que me encanta. One of my favorite Mexican dishes is, of course, tacos al pastor. I love other tacos, but normally like that is the one taco that I will order, tacos al pastor con piña. Y me gusta también lo de bistec. Honestly, pastor, riquísimo. Anyway, I've also been like cooking at home because you guys know I am a little bit of a chef. I like to cook it up. I like to make myself feel good, nourish my body. So I've been cooking. I made coconut shrimps. I've been making curry, spaghetti that I bought from Italy. But there's been a good range of having street food and also having food at home in a nice kind of nourishing and loving way. But I would say that like a lot of my first kind of few weeks here was spent doing a lot of the touristy things, which I say with a bit of like oomph, even though I'm not ashamed to be a tourist and I'm not scared to say that I am a tourist here. There's so much to discover as a tourist in Mexico City. There are an unbelievable amount of cultural places to visit, of museums, of art galleries, of places with historical significance, not just for Mexico, but for the world. One of my favorite trips so far was visiting the Teotihuacan pyramids, which are believed to be one of the oldest remnants of the, I don't think it's the Mayan civilization, but it was incredible. So please enjoy the clips that I've put on screen for you to watch.
Una, dos, tres. Muy buenas tardes, Ishana, bienvenida a Teotihuacán. Te voy a interpretar la novena sinfonía de Beethoven.
Bueno. Ines, how you finding the pyramid? What's the breed? Oh, qué rico. Wow, pero qué bonito. Wow. It's been really easy to kind of find a quick routine and like find my own feet here, which is kind of a surprise because I was expecting the transition from Florence to Mexico City to be one of a kind, kind of heavy in a way, because Florence and Mexico City, they're very different, not just because of their location, but the culture and the sheer size of the country and the population. I think Florence felt more of a dream to me, and in Mexico City, you really are kind of immersed in city life. Having said that, where I'm living in Roma Norte, I'm so blessed to be by three of the nicest parks in Mexico City: El Bosque de Chapultepec, Parque España y Parque México. And what I've been seriously loving about where I'm living, and especially being so close to these amazing parks, is going for walks and almost tricking my mind into believing that I am in this kind of remote place in the middle of nowhere. I'm also loving going for like small runs, and more recently I found a HIIT class in Parque España. So every day 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. there's a 1 hour HIIT class with a personal trainer in the park, and you just show up. It's like £2 for a class, actually less than £2, and I mean, for me, I love that class atmosphere, that kind of get fit with your friends vibe, so it was a win-win. In terms of like finding a routine in Mexico City, a lot of that kind of groundingness and feeling one with myself and comfort has come from, I guess, the small things like going for runs, going for walks, having that exercise time every day if I want it, keeping up to date with my YouTube videos every week, having my internship to ground me. I think so much about international travel, and especially when you travel and you don't just do it as a tourist and you're there for a kind of prolonged period of time. It's so special and so important for me that I almost recreate my life in this new place, that I set a new groundwork, I set the new foundations for what a new life could look like for myself in a new city. And I think each time you do that, ultimately the more experience you have, the more powerful you become at doing that skill, at getting yourself out of your comfort zone and challenging yourself to grow in a new place, in a new culture, with new people, with new customs, with new food, with a new language. And there are just some things that you learn, I guess, while adapting, while getting yourself out of your comfort zone and growing that sense of resilience that you just can't learn at school, you can't learn from your parents, it doesn't get passed down through generations. It's something that you have to live yourself, and that can be super scary at times, and it's really difficult as well to break a shell, break a home, break a comfort zone and start all over again. But as I've mentioned, it can be one of the most self-empowering things that one can do in their life, or at least this is in my opinion. So above all, days in my life in Mexico City, I mean, one of a kind, they are glorious, they are fun-filled, they are new, they are exciting. Always a reminder that wherever I am, whoever I'm with, whatever I'm doing, as long as I feel grounded within myself and I know that I'm in the right place at the right time at the right moment, then I do believe that everything is working out. I think I always crave a sense of adventure in my life. I don't know if that's because I'm young, wild and free, or because I've just graduated from university, or because that's my personality, but I hope that the continuation of this journey just involves more adventure, more fun and games, and more curiosity above all, because that's something that has always driven me and remains one of my biggest motivations, to learn more about the world, to learn more about different cultures, and through that, learning more about myself, because I don't think that you can separate those two things. With that in mind, I feel like I've left you on a very deep and philosophical note, but why not, you know? It's mid-August. I'll throw something wild at you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next week for another video. Adios.